Hello and welcome everyone. It is of course a Tuesday evening and here we are sipping our coffee. It's cold outside, all about to enjoy the eISL brought to you by Coca-Cola. Of course, before we get started with the event, a huge shout out to our sponsors, starting off with our associate sponsor. That's going to be Hero, our esports partners, Nordwind Gaming. Of course, our platform partners, PlayStation, for making this event happen. Of course, joining along with me is going to be Azim as usual every day. We've come in, we're enjoying the games, but today is an interesting encounter. Azim, how excited are you?
Always excited to be covering the eISL fixes. And before we get into talking about the game again, let's quickly take you through our tournament format. Of course, we are right now smack bang almost halfway through the league stage, which will culminate on the 13th of March. 110 matches to be played, 3 games per match. That means 2 1v1s and 1 co-op. The top 4 teams will make it to the finals on the 19th to 21st of March, and the winning team members will then fight it out for the right to represent India in the FIFA Global Series 2022.
Yeah, the golden ticket, something that every single player wants to lay their hands on, a chance to represent the country at the highest level, at the the top echelon tournament of FIFA. And now, again, apart from the golden ticket, you have to talk about the prize pool that's on the line. 78 lakh rupees is what we're talking about, and that is divided. Where the first position gets 15 lakh rupees, second position 7.5 lakh, and so on reduces. And for the MVP, Azim, we have a different set of prize money altogether. It's 4 lakh rupees.
Yes, and of course, we are looking at in today's matches one of our early contenders for the MVP award in, of course, Lokmanya Chaturvedi, one of the top players of FIFA in India, and going to be a fascinating battle today. We've got, you could say, a battle for the right to stay in that top 4 place. And we can have a look at the leaderboard right now. It is, of course, Mumbai City FC versus Kerala Blasters. You can see separated by just those 3 points, and Mumbai City have a game in hand. So if Mumbai can get the win today, suddenly it just throws an even bigger spanner into the works, because if you look at that, from 19 points to 15 points, there's 6 places covering that, and it could be 7 places by the end of today. Who knows?
Yeah, a lot of hodgepodge is going to happen around the leaderboards today because 2 exciting fixtures really. But yes, the first one in hand, it's going to be Mumbai City FC going up against Kerala Blasters FC, like you said. Um, uh, well, you have to consider for a fact that it's going to be a little bit of a slower start. That is what we are anticipating for Mumbai City FC. They have been out of action for almost 20 days. So yeah, today they've made a really iconic comeback, and it's going to be their first game for this year. So they're definitely going to be excited. The last encounter win which we saw Mumbai City FC playing was against SC's Bengal, and that was quite a big win for them. They did manage to win the individual game, so they definitely were in the groove. But 20 days after they have missed some action, they've been going through some tough times. We really hope they have their comeback today really strong.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, Tikka, he's had a couple of personal tragedies in his life, and we wish him all the best, and we hope that he's really doing well. He's going up against Akshat, of course, today, a player who's really found his form of late. And then it's going to be Ashwin, one of our personal favorite guys to always have in the com box for the interviews. And we enjoy actually speaking to both Ashwin and Lokmanya. They've been, I think, the casters' favorites in terms of the interviews that we do post game. Always have something interesting to say to us. So going to be a big game for Mumbai City FC. Of course, yes, they've been away for a couple of weeks, so there will be that that little bit of rust for them to shake it off. Obviously, they would have been getting a fair amount of practice done in their hotel rooms and stuff, but of course the LAN environment, we all know, is a completely different challenge. Looking at the head-to-head, you could say fairly similar in the head-to-heads across the tournament so far, so it should be a very, very even contest.
Oh, it should be, and it definitely will be even because what we are seeing over from Mumbai City FC today, the variable, of course, will be how Tikka performs. Because, like you said, he's been dealing with some personal tragedy, and yes, he's slowly getting back into shape. But today, it's going to be really imperative for Akshay to step it up, and I think both the boys have had a haircut lately, and all in smile. Akshat has been having his Cinderella form going on. The run he's been having so far has been getting those wins. He's being the MVP, something that we really wanted Akshat to achieve, and he's done that. But still, the question remains: is he able to, or rather, is he going? Is he, is he about to sort of keep on that momentum that he has been holding on for some time? It's going to be tough, but let's see what's going to happen. The first matchup between Tikka and Akshat. I'm getting excited already.
Yeah, and we have seen this in the past. The last time Mumbai City and Kerala Blasters met, it was Tikka who managed to hold Lokmanu to a very plucky draw. And this time he's going up against Akshat, so a little change in the lineups, you would have to say. And also you have to say Tikka's FIFA score has been steadily improving. When we saw him initially, he was a Division 2 or an Elite Division player, and now he's got a rank score of over 1900, which is higher than Akshat as well. And Akshat immediately giving that ball away, and Tikka looking to make a fast start.
Oh yes, and as the game has begun, of course, Tikka in blue from left to right. We're seeing Mumbai City FC starting things off, looking for an opening, but there comes Vieira. We've seen this, transition from Akshat's side lately, where he's very alert and he's very calm and composed. I think the calmness, the patience that has been instilled inside of him has really been helping him win all those games and scoring all those goals. Even as he starts building up his attack, we know he sort of waits it around something like Lokmanu does to play, and this is where the pass comes in, goes in with Ronaldo, takes a shot and deflected out of Van der Sar's gloves, out for a corner.
Oh, that was another Van der Sar special, just clawing that out of the top corner. But we see that corner routine, and immediately there is no way to defend this. And Akshat gets the goal, even though the cross did not look like it was particularly threatening. But when you've got Marquinhos in the box over there, just get that ball in from the corner and into the corner. Nothing Van der Sar could do. And quick start, as has been the norm for Akshat in the recent weeks.
Oh yes, and he's been loving that, right? Instantly capitalizing on the momentum, and this is what we were talking about. Tikka being a little bit rusty, and there you go. And sometimes, in cases like this, you sort of are helpless, right? You do not expect a set piece goal coming off right away, and just as we were talking, Eusebio is charging in through the box. He's got to find someone at least, and yes, gets a caught back. Pele goes in for the shot, but Maldini there to defend. A very loose giveaway in a really important spot, but yes, the damage has been mitigated as Mumbai City FC somehow they hold on to this attack.
Yeah, it was very key that he didn't concede over there, because that would make his task severely uphill. Of course, it was already an uphill task going up against a player like Akshat, who's found his forms suddenly after having a very shaky start to the tournament. Suddenly he's playing with immense confidence, and Tikka, for him, I think it's important to just get possession, keep the ball, work it around, get a feel for the game once again. And you can see he's working that really well, managing to keep it with Pele. That's outstanding work, and forces the save from Van der Sar. Tikka looks like he's getting into groove, clicking into gear, and we should hopefully, for the sake of our neutral viewing, see a goal from him as well. Might be coming here, but well blocked by Akshat, and a little bit of a risky pass, you could say, over there, but manages to get it out.
Oh yeah, I mean that was scary for a moment, but look at the counter-attack from Akshat's side. He's got all the time in the world to pass it on to Pele, going in for a shot, and there you go. Kerala Blasters FC have managed to score the second one, and Akshat, he is going to be elated. The goal scoring spree does continue, and the Blasters, they are absolutely blasting through the eISL.
Yeah, they're in serious form right now. Complete sucker punch, you would have to say, after Tikka being the guy who's creating the pressure. Bit of a loose corner over there. Couldn't quite get the shot away, and then lots of players committed in attack. And Akshat again having the presence of mind to play that long ball over. You see Mbappe now charging forward. Unfortunately, not able to keep the ball over there. Theo Hernandez and Root Bullet. It's a fearsome combination to come up against for any player. And now it's got Eusebio, Pele. A very comfortable position, you would have to say, for Akshat right now. He can just take his time, build his attacks, doesn't have to take any risks, just wait for the moment to come. He can obviously frustrate Tikka, and there you go again, Ronaldo with the ball, creating that opening, just about defended there by Tikka, but it's going to come back again. Now with Eusebio, takes the shot and just wide.
All right. I mean, look at the confidence coming in from Akshat, and some might even say it's got to do with that really new dapper hairstyle that is featuring right now. And yeah, he's feeling confident. He's at the top of his form, and I think we're going to be expecting better things even as we progress. But of course, a win is much needed for Kerala Blasters FC today, and I think they're not going to settle at anything else. And this is, of course, going to propel Lokmanu also into driving a win against Akshay over there. But again, getting back, we've got Tikka trying to build up his attack, giving it away towards Mbappe, who is, of course, going to be dealing with a defender there. But no, either ways, has the attack been shifted towards the center? This is a really good pass given towards Ronaldo, who strikes in. And the Manchester City FC, in fact, rather the Mumbai City FC boys have made a comeback. That's a beautiful goal coming out of Ronaldo, and the scores are 1-2.
Yeah, that's the instinctive, brilliant ticker that we all know. Brilliant work over there, finding that isolation 1v1, and when he gets into those situations, he is so difficult to defend. So great stuff, good comeback so far from Tikka to going 2 goals down, huge adversity for him. But coming back to make it 2-1, and obviously now still a very close game. Only 30 minutes played. We're averaging a goal every 10 minutes. So, well, at this rate, we could be seeing 9 goals in this match.
Oh yeah, oh definitely yes. I mean the way the game is progressing, and Tikka not even backing off, and he is also getting in there. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a high goal scoring affair. But for what we have right now is Cruyff passing it on towards Pele and Cafu. This time reading the attack, and well dealt by Mumbai City FC, of course, over there. And Mbappe just pacing in through that right wing over there. Will somehow give it back towards Cafu, changing the course of play over here, giving it away towards Ronaldo and Gullit. Vieira, still the passing game is on. I think a good presence around the midfield, making sure that they have the passing game on. The players are also coming in deep. Cruyff passing it on towards Ronaldo. He's going to take a shot for sure, as the Islanders have finally equalized, and this is an absolute sucker punch for Akshat. The way things have been going on, Tikka has made a comeback, and the game is back leveled up.
Tikka, he is the comeback king. He's not the first time he's doing this. He's been 2 goals down before, and he's come back 3-2 to win that in less time than this. So he's really finding his groove. That was an exceptionally well worked goal. Again, that close control in those tight spaces. Such an instinctive player, Tikka, and getting that goal in there from an almost impossible looking angle. That's going to do his confidence a world of good. Akshat again, that early confidence of his, I think, may just have taken a bit of a dent right now, obviously conceding 2 goals in quick fire succession. And yeah, we are on target for my 9-goal prediction at 43 minutes, 4 goals. Let's see if someone can get one just before halftime.
Oh yeah, I think before the halftime, either of them would want to have a goal lead, and I think that could be the case for Kerala Blasters FC. But Maldini says not now, as he does fend it off. As Tikka, well, he's got another chance, but well read by Cafu, as I think we're going to be walking off into the halftime with the scores leveled up.
Yeah, it does look so. As the ball is won back, he'll probably just let that run out for a throw. And referee still letting this go. I think he'll blow the whistle the moment this ball is kicked. And no, okay, that's 2 minutes play. That's a very generous bit of refereeing. Surely the whistle has to go now. 3 minutes played now. And oh my goodness,
No.
it's a goal. That has to be. That is absurd. I have never seen that happen with more than a minute played, a free kick given, and 3 minutes of extra time played. I think Mumbai City FC, who have actually been, I would say, slightly guilty at times of getting the rub of the green in terms of extra time. That's a massive sucker punch at the end of the half, and yeah, Tikka will not be pleased with that. I'm pleased to be again on target with my prediction. We've seen 5 goals in one half, at least 4 in the second half coming up. Let's go.
Oh yes, we're completely on for this game. I'm pretty sure we have not yet seen 100% out of Tikka yet, right? He's slowly but surely getting back to his groove, and he's starting to look deadly. But Akshat, just when he realizes that he is starting to feel a little bit threatened, he did manage to score that one off. And again, Kerala Blasters FC, they do have that 1-goal lead. But to be honest, Azim, I don't think it's going to matter at all, because I really have this hunch that Mumbai City FC are going to come back right in as we kick off into the second half.
There we go, 3-2 to Kerala Blasters FC, but hang on to your hats, folks. It's not over yet. We see a Cristiano Ronaldo being brought on by Tikka for Mumbai City FC. The Islanders need to get that goal as swiftly as possible. Going by the goal scoring ratio, they have about 13 minutes as per the pattern of this game to find that equalizing goal. And Tikka does look, every time he comes forward, he does look like he has a goal in him. Ball falling kindly to Mbappe over there, twisting, turning, finding Gullit. Now Ronaldo moving it back and working the opportunity, turning left, turning right, gets the ball to Cristiano Ronaldo over there. Let's see what he can do. Will he go for a cross? Think he's going to go for that cutback, but well blocked over there by Akshat, positioning Cafu absolutely perfectly. And he'll be looking to counter-attack, but Tikka very, very fast, frenetic, getting that ball back, and now has the opportunity to set up again.
Oh yes, again, this is what we've anticipated. Tikka building up the pressure from the start of the second half, and if this goes on somewhere down the line, he's definitely for sure going to score the equalizer. And in fact, he's trying to do that with Pele this time, and he's done it. And he has done it. A shot taken from the left side towards the near post, and there you go, Mumbai City FC. Well, Azim. Talk about comebacks, and here it is. 3 each apiece, and the game is still going on. And have we kept up with the rate? I believe we have.
Yeah, we absolutely have. Tikka is absolute joy to watch today, especially in attack. He is just playing this so well, creating just goal of the tournament after goal of the tournament over here. It's like he's having a competition with Akshat, who can score the better goal. And I'd have to say, in that competition, Tikka definitely leading. But on the scoreline, it is Mumbai City FC 3, Kerala Blasters FC 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We should be seeing a goal anytime soon, the way the things are going. And again, we see the ball played to Ronaldo, but well defended. Now Tikka looking to get that fast counter-attack going. Does have the options of Pele to look forward to. He does use that option, passes it back to Ronaldo using that left flank. He has runners left and right, will go left for sure, but well marshalled there. Akshat seeing that gap and plugging it immediately and looking to keep going, but Tikka very high press and does look like, well, I thought the flag was for offside, but I think it was just for the advantage, and not able to take advantage there, Akshat, as Tikka gets the turnover.
Oh yeah, as the game still commences, but all right, out for a free kick over there, and they've managed. They've managed to just pace in from the left wing with, of course, CR7. He's going to be looking in for somebody to pass, but indeed goes behind a little bit, giving it away towards Theo Hernandez, towards Ronaldo, Gullit, and Pele, Vieira, everyone working it out to get this goal being scored, and Ronaldo is closer than ever, gets that cut back. Ronaldo, that was a shot, I don't know from where, but had been equally well dealt from the opposition as the counter-attack is on. Azim, what on earth is happening today?
Oh, this is brilliant. Might be a goal at the other end, but no, well defended. I have no idea how that shot was blocked. It looked like a goal all the way, and I think a combination of both goalkeeper and defender just sort of tag teaming to get that ball out. And it's just absolute madness over here. 3-3, and we keep going. He's got Ronaldo in the box if he goes for the cross, but Mumbai City FC generally not a team that relies very heavily on crossing. You do feel every time he comes forward, he has the opportunity, and there you go. The opportunity has come, but just could not get that shot away. I think he wanted it on the stronger foot, but he scored with that weaker foot from that exact same range. So I don't know why he didn't pull the trigger. Still keeps the ball with Vieira. Now Ruud Gullit in the middle, but just given away, and another counter-attack opportunity for Akshat.
Oh yes, and he has to make it count, but this has been well anticipated by the opposition over here. Mumbai City FC completely reading, and the second half has been about the momentum that they've grasped onto, and Akshat has been more vulnerable with Tikka creating so many chances. If this sort of goes on, I really feel that, the scales have tipped into Mumbai City FC's favor as they again pace in through inside the box. Of course, Ronaldo not being found with that cross over there. But either ways, Vieira will steal the ball away and still maintaining this attack. Gullit will, of course, pass it on towards Ronaldo, who gives it back towards Gullit. Back and forth passing spree going on between them as Theo Hernandez also comes in. So Mumbai City FC, they're going to be trying to eat down a little bit of time, try to create the attack. They're going to be very stable towards that, pacing in from the left wing, but no, Kerala Blasters FC, they're still holding on, but no, the ball has been given away, and this could be a potential chance, but just to get intercepted.
Yeah, that's very, very intense pressure again by Tika. He's pressing very high, wants to win that ball back immediately. Couple of poor decisions, you would have to say, in that final third. He had a couple of opportunities to play that ball into the box, decided not to take them. The door had shut by the time he sort of saw them. And now, as we reach the 83-minute mark, again the ball won. I would think the next goal wins it right now, and for the moment, it looks like Tikka has that momentum to keep moving forward. He switched that ball from side to side, moves forward with Cafu. Now he's got Mbappe, and Vieira on the ball now, has the run forward from Mbappe, decides not to use him, has the opportunity to go left, but good pressure from Akshat again. And yeah, it's just absolute pinball right now. You attack, we attack, and there we go. Looks like Tikka might now have the final attack of the game as he goes storming forward, leaving Gullit absolutely for dead. Will he go for the cutback now? But no, he just overdoes it. And Van der Sar can claim it, and final attack might be for Akshat.
Oh yes, and this is the exact opportunity that Akshat has been waiting for, eyeing out for so long, and he has to make it count. And if this does not go on, then it is of course going to be ending in a draw. Akshat will take his patient time to build this play up, making sure everything is at the piece. And now with Cruyff, he's trying to enter in from the right wing, but decides to go back towards the centre lines and has been well dealt, of course, by Mumbai City FC, as they finally managed to, end things at a draw. Both these players going after each other, nothing really able to settle the score between these two lads. And what a comeback from Tikka. We've got to give it to this lad. I mean, tough times, but he is still really strong.
Yeah, he played a brilliant attacking game, you would have to say over there. Towards the end, I think just a little bit of, I want to say, over eagerness to try and get that winner. Wasn't quite being as patient as he was in that first half, but you can see he's focused on the game. He's done really well, particularly all three goals of his were
Yeah.
absolutely phenomenal. And Akshat as well. I think you could count him slightly lucky given the nature of that third goal and the amount of added time there was, because at 1 minute 30 seconds, I think Tikka, and quite rightfully so, may well have just switched off and thought that, okay, this game's over, I don't really need to defend this. But Akshat stayed switched on and managed to get his goal, and in the end, a pulsating match ends 3-all.
Yeah, and I mean, this could be the righteous result, of course. We could see Kerala Blasters FC falling a little bit short, right, in terms of how they started off with, and they kind of felt a little bit gassed out, right? It was more about Mumbai City FC just pushing in, applying all that pressure, and that is sort of something that they really went on. And the way things have been going on for Kerala Blasters FC, of course, Lokmanu has got a lot on his shoulders to try and hold something on to. But well, again, Azim, the way this game has gone in, it's definitely going to be down to Ashwin and Lokmanu to maybe settle things down here, because co-op, that's going to be absolute fierce.
Oh yeah, and we do know that it is definitely going to go to game 3 to decide the final result, and that's always what we want as casters. Tikka, what I've absolutely loved about this boy throughout the tournament is that no matter what happens, he is just never flustered. He is so calm under pressure, particularly those situations. Look at that nutmeg to find the space and create the shot. Even his teammate absolutely blown away by that. Even Akshat was like, wow, okay, how do you defend that? And the third goal as well, we saw this from Akshat over here. Bit of a sucker punch, you would have to say. Tikka slightly switched off, and probably the only moment he was a bit annoyed with himself. And then finally that third goal as well, just conjuring absolutely out of thin air that shooting chance. And I think definitely a great result for the Islanders. And now it's over to Ashwin and Lokmanu to continue the battle, although I doubt we're going to see another 3-all.
I mean, the way, of course, Ashwin and Lokmanu's game is going to be pretty close, right? Both these players, the way they've been playing, especially, you start talking about Mumbai City FC a lot when, they've managed SC Bengal, right? But talking about feet stalwarts SC Bengal, right? But talking about the possession stats over here, it has been a very close end-to-end game, and Mumbai City FC having a little bit of extra possession over there. But now is the time, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be heading off to the studios as Akshat is waiting for us, who was had a really good game but could not see things through. So Akshat, starting off really well, what went astray in the second half?
स्टार्ट मैंने काफ़ी अच्छा किया, ऊपर टिक्का ने काफ़ी अच्छा कमबैक किया, पर 2 गोल की लीड खाना, वापस लूज़ करना मेरे को थोड़ा डिसअपॉइंट लग रहा है खुद से। सेकंड हाफ में कुछ भी नहीं कर पाया था ज़्यादातर। सेकंड हाफ टिक्का ने डोमिनेट किया था लिटरली। बट नेक्स्ट गेम ट्राई करेंगे, अब शायद देखते हैं लोकमान्य वर्सेस अश्विन का क्या रिजल्ट रहता है।
अच्छा, और ये मुझे पूछना था अक्षत, आपने वो फर्स्ट हाफ के एंड में आपने कितना पैसा दिया रेफरी को इतना एडेड टाइम देने के लिए?
तो मैंने अश्विन के अगेंस्ट 94th मिनट खाया था, जब 91 मिनट का एक्स्ट्रा टाइम था, जब 1 मिनट एक्स्ट्रा टाइम था, तो शायद 2 मिनट्स तो चलता है, तो फिर तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं
चलो
होनी
भाई,
चाहिए।
जस्टिस हो गया लगता है।
हाँ,
Justice
जस्टिस हो
has
गया,
been served, absolutely. But
जस्टिस हैज बीन सर्व्ड।
अक्षय, आप बताइए, अभी ये जो आपका फॉर्म चल रहा है, आप काफी अच्छा नजर आ रहे हो, बट कुछ ऐसे एरियाज बताइए जिस पे आप अभी भी काम कर रहे हैं, एंड यू होप कि आगे चलते हुए मैचेस में केरला ब्लास्टर्स एफसी की तरफ से यू आर गोना यूज ऑल दोज मूव्स एंड एनीथिंग दैट यू वांट टू शेयर।
जैसे मैंने अगर आज के मैच पर अगर मैंने नोटिस किया कि मैं रश बहुत कर रहा था, बार बार अटैक में रश कर रहा था, वो बॉल लूज़ हो रही थी बार बार, और टिक्का
ओके,
इजीली पोजीशन ले पा रहा था मेरे से। तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि अगली बार से थोड़ा बिल्डअप करूँगा अच्छे से। जस्ट फर्स्ट हाफ में बिल्डअप कर रहा था, आराम आराम से गोल, मतलब अटैक अच्छे बन रहे थे। सेकंड हाफ में क्या है, मैं रश करने लग गया तो बिल्डअप बना नहीं एक बार भी। तो
राइट।
नेक्स्ट गेम में ट्राई करेंगे कि अच्छे से बिल्डअप करूँ।
ठीक है, वेल ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर द नेक्स्ट गेम, गुड लक टू लोकमान्य एंड गुड लक कोऑप के लिए भी, एंड होपफुली विल चैट विद यू सून।
थैंक यू सो मच।
Oh, it is Akshat saying that he has quite a lot to improve fixes.
Yeah, I mean everyone does, right? Even if you get the best player in the whole world, he'll also say, "I'm not the best. I'm just trying to learn." That's what they do, right? And just trying to be modest. But yeah, of course, if you you can always be better. Everyone can, right? So that has to be the spirit. That has to be the hunger being shown. But again, getting back to the situation in hand, you know, the Islanders playing after quite a while, and it has all come down to this man in front of our screens right now. He's got to do something, and Ashwin, of course, he's having a light banter with Lokmanu. It seems perhaps a very experienced player, both of them, the way they've been playing, right? So Azim, this is going to be a very close bout. And talking about Lokmanu, he's been under the weather lately, right? He's been going through a little bit of a dippy phase, getting draws, not a lot of wins. Excuse me, tough weather. But yeah, I think today is a day where he's going to be trying to stage a comeback, and we all do hope so that Kerala Blasters FC have a reason to smile apart from Akshat, with Lokmanu also getting a win for them.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to say momentum and form wise, Lokmanu has a little bit of an advantage in the sense that obviously Kerala Blasters FC have had more games recently, so obviously you could say, for lack of a better word, a bit more warmed up than Mumbai City FC, and we did see for Tikka as well that it took him a little while to get going, conceded goals that he normally would not in that first half. And similarly for Ashwin, he cannot afford to have a slow start against a guy like Lokmanu. We know that he's going to be employing a fairly high pressing possession based game, and we do know Ashwin is a kind of guy who wants perfection, right? He wants to be in that absolutely perfect moment to score the goal, and that's why you see he doesn't score that many goals in his games. He's usually been a fairly solid 1-0, 1-all kind of player throughout this tournament, and it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, one of the most expressive players, if you watch the reaction cameras while the game is on, makes some of the most interesting responses to scoring or conceding, or just chances or saved. And he's been one of the biggest victims of Edwin van der Sar, I would have to say, throughout this tournament, and we'll be hoping for a few favors from the man himself.
And to be honest, of course, this game has been kicked off. We've got Mumbai City FC sort of taking it from left to right again, and Kerala Blasters FC in black from right to left. But we're talking about Van der Sar. I think Lokmanu is one of those players that has been using Van der Sar since the very inception of eISL, when we did see a flurry of different set of keepers being used by a lot of other players. After which everyone sort of shifted to Van der Sar. So. Of course, Ashwin would be hoping that today Van der Sar does not make a lot of saves against him, but now he's finding some sort of gaps, and he's trying to capitalize. The perfectionist, like you've said, pacing in with Zidane. Now Messi, a good spot for that finesse shot, but that was not how he intended to make it work.
Yeah, I mean, for Ashwin, and I think that's an example, a little bit of that rust showing over there. Because throughout this tournament, he's been absolutely on point with those timed finishes and really managing. And that is actually the perfect position for him. Messi on the right, on his stronger foot, on the left foot to get that shot away. Now he's sort of been cornered a little bit by Lokmanu, but he manages to get it out. But he will feel a little heartened at the start of that to know that he was immediately able to get up the other end and create a chance. For Lokmanu, it's an interesting situation. Of course, he is used to being that guy who's always the winner, always the favorite, and it's not quite been like that for him throughout this tournament and indeed in recent weeks. I think you can draw parallels to Lokmanu's season so far and Saranch's season as well for Chennai and FC. Not quite hit their stride completely, but still sort of hanging on. Chennai and FC, of course, hanging on to the lead, and Kerala Blasters FC hanging on to the coattails of that top four. So it is a matter of time before things really start to click into gear for Lokmanu. But for now, he has Ashwin hogging that possession, not really allowing him to do much with it. He's being forced to defend. The ball fired in towards Pele. That's a brilliant opening. And Ashwin making no mistake this time. As simple as you like, moving him side to side, getting that ball fired into Pele. Turn, shoot, bang, goal.
And there you have it, Mumbai City FC. This time, however, they are the ones who are going to be opening things up, getting a goal for themselves, and this is what we exactly expect from a player of Ashwin's caliber, right? Finding the right opening and completely took Lokmanu for a ride over there and has, well, finally broken the deadlock. I mean, it's a really quick goal being scored by Mumbai City FC. And as, well, the Islanders go on, they would be definitely eyeing out for the second. Now, this is the alarm bell tolling for Lokmanu, who has to somehow find an equalizer, and he needs to do this fast. And from all the matches that we've seen from Lokmanu sides, he started off being really explosive into the eISL, slowly transitioning. He's got that really bad unlucky phase going on. So many attacks had been fended off, so many goals being hitting that crossbar out there, and towards the end, right at this point, at where he stands, well, he's definitely on that slow downhill slope over there. So I'm sure he's going to be wanting to get himself back, but as things seem, 23 minutes have passed by, and has been looking like a Mumbai City FC half so far.
Yeah, and for those first 17 minutes, I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think Kerala Blasters FC, apart from for like defensive actions, had a touch of the ball. So Ashwin just simply did not allow Lokmanu any of the ball, and I think that's going to be his strategy as well. Just starve his opponent off the ball, force him to come and get it, and then that's where the chances and the openings will come from. As you see over there, Lokmanu again quite desperate to try and win that ball back. He's going to get Messi and Zidane. He's got Pele and Eusebio, and that brilliant low-driven finish. Ashwin, look at him, the mean machine. He's out to have an absolute blast over here, and he is finding that net with absolute precision.
Oh yes, he is, and he's going to be so happy, and well, so much for being rusty. I mean, 20 days after he comes in and instantly scores 2 goals. So yeah, imagine he'd been in playing form, would have been 5 up until now, the way he's been outplaying Lokmanu. And this is what we sort of expect from a class of Ashwin, right? The perfectionist, like you call him. And look at the quality of the goals that have been coming in. The passes so precise, just how he wants it. And yes, like you said, maintaining the possession. Lokmanu has to take those baby steps of stealing the possession percentage a bit, and keeping the ball in his squad, because that is something that he's unable to do so far. And now this is a well-built attack from Lokmanu's side. Khalid passing it on towards Vieira, giving it away towards Pele. This could be a good, fortunate opening as Ronaldo goes in with the shot, but has been facing deflection from a keeper, and now goes out for a corner. Mbappe will try to get that cross going on, but not enough as still we've got Mumbai City FC with that 2 goals lead.
Yeah, and Lokmani over there, I could see. I mean, I was a bit surprised as well that the keeper was allowed to pick up that ball. Looked like a pretty clear back pass, but he has the opening now to find Pele down that left flank. He's got Messi making the run as well, got Ronaldo there, but Ashwin, of course, not a player who likes to cross. We've seen him even in positions of crossing go for that low driven pass instead, and probably made sense to not cross the ball there. And now it is a counter attack for Lokmanu, but Ashwin has the bodies back. It's going to take something special now from Lokmanu to bring this back, but he only has to look across the bench to get that inspiration, because Tikka was in this very, very same position, 2 goals down in the first half, and he managed to claw his way back. But very, very uphill climb, you would have to say, for Lokmanu right now, and he needs that goal before halftime.
Oh, he definitely does. And I think this could be a good start with Cruyff. Would be looking for that cutback maybe, but instead passes it on towards Ronaldo. But a little too many defenders out there, and there it is. You know, Kerala Blasters FC not really being lucky with those attacks, you know, not getting those openings anymore. And Ashwin, he is going to punish Lokmanu for that sort of an opening as it done. He's just going to charge in through that right wing, makes a pass at Messi, and this is the exact spot from where we have seen Messi going in for those long finesse shots. But there goes the halftime whistle, and Mumbai City FC, quite a comfortable lead that they're holding on to, and Lokmanu has got to break mountains right now to get back inside this game.
Yeah, it's going to be a long trudge back for him. I think Ashwin has played this absolutely perfectly. He's just kept that ball, forced Lokmanu into the mistakes. And when he's managed to get those isolations, he's only managed it twice, but both times he's managed to just twist away and get that finish into the corner. Very, very efficient play over here from Ashwin. And he looks like he's in the mood. He's been in the hotel for a couple of weeks and he's been raring to go. And yeah, lots to ponder for Lokmanu, and looks like the role reversal. Looks like it might be Akshay trying to give some coaching class tips to the guy who's been mentoring him for a while.
Yeah, and that is something we would have liked to see, and finally we're getting to see those moments. But again, Lokmanu has figured out, you know, the defensive lapses, right? The first, in fact, the 2 goals that had been scored, just piercing in through that center line and giving it away towards Eusebio like that. That was sheer class from Ashwin's side. But as the second half is on its way, this is where Kerala Blasters FC, they will have to start taking the baby steps, and you know, the initial task will be trying to keep the ball as much as possible, because from what we've seen, Azim, to be honest, Ashwin does not want to let the ball go at all.
Yeah, and oh, that's a bit of a cheap giveaway. I was hoping you would not make that pass, but eventually all seems fine. Very brave to make that turn with Kafu over there, and now has men over. He sees the pass available to Ruud Gullit, and now he's got Ronaldo, and Gullit has the opportunity to make the pass. Will he do so? No, decides to play it safe. He can afford to, of course, with a 2-goal cushion. Now using Theo Hernandez, using his fullbacks to get forward very, very efficiently. So always has that extra man over. This time Lokmanu managing to read the movements in the box and managing to win that back. And now he has the counter attack. Will he look for that right flank run of Cruyff? No, decides to slow it down. He does have Mbappe available.
All right, there you go. Kerala Blasters FC. Just when we were starting to rule them out, they have made that comeback. And, well, the match is resumed back again. And this is exactly what the fans needed. And the Blasters, they will have to score one more. But for now, Lokmanu, he is making things happen. But looking at the situation, Ashwin wants a quick redemption, and Kerala Blasters FC, well, they have managed to defend it, but boy oh boy Azim, what a time for scoring that goal, which could be a second one, as Pele is going to drive it home, and Kerala Blasters FC just blasting their way through it. This is the equalizer, and wow! All right, they have done it. Lokmanu is making the dreams happen, and well, let's see how things are going to work around over here as well, Azim is going to be back just a little wee bit, but with 60 minutes passed by, Kerala Blasters FC, well, they have started to stage the comeback, but now the question remains, who is going to get the winner? Is it going to be the Islanders or is it going to be the Blasters? Either ways, this is an absolute cracker of a game, and look, Manu finally gaining some control over the game, and Azim, what a comeback here from the boys.
Yeah, it does look like a concerted strategy by Lokmanu to look at that counter attack, look at those long balls in behind, and I did say all he needed to do was look across that bench to get his motivation, and now Ashwin will be reeling, but the ball lost, and now Lokmanu can look to get his own Ashwin can look at his own counter attack, and now he's got Pele, Eusebio, Messi, Ronaldo all running into that box, but has to turn back. And yeah, what an absolute cracker of a game this is turning out to be. See Zidane over there trying to build. One goal now will be so crucial for Mumbai City FC. He finds the ball into Eusebio, gets the turn, finds Ronaldo, has the opening for the shot, still won't take it, and again that perfectionist streak in Ashwin, could it cost him? He wants that shot, always wants that shot on the strong foot, and sometimes we have seen that to be his downfall, where he only wants to shoot with the strong foot, and over there did have the opportunity but couldn't take it.
Oh yeah, and now look, Manu's gained possession, and he's got to make something out of this attack from the left-hand side with Mbappe, goes in for a cross, and there it is! That's a goal! Kerala Blasters FC have taken the lead 73 minutes into the game, and look, Manu finally seems to have done this, scoring with Mbappe, of course, and wow, what a comeback! Azim over here, and he looks determined as ever to keep the goal tally going in.
Oh,
All right, here we're back with some few issues. I'm pretty sure it'll be resolved in no time. But as things are, Kerala Blasters FC and Mumbai City FC, this is an absolute cracker of a game. Still waiting for that comeback from Ashwin's side. The way he started off, right? He was in absolute blazing form, giving no room, no window of opportunity towards Lokmanu for trying to make anything happen at all. But right after that, I've got to say, Lokmanu seems to have cracked the code, and this is what happens when you have a lot of experience, right? Lokmanu has been in situations even worse than this, and every single time, he's a player, he's a warrior. He loves to make those comebacks, and here he has. In talking about comebacks, we do have Azim back with us as well. So Azim, how the tables have turned in this match.
Oh yeah, Lokmanu has absolutely, completely brought it in this second game. And to make that comeback, to just have that mental fortitude, obviously making a huge number of tactical changes to finally get things going. And just brilliant for him. Ashwin will be very, very down in the dumps after making such a strong start. Really could have backed up all the good work that Tikka did. But let's quickly head over now to find out what the players have had to say about their experience in the eISL so far, and we'll be back shortly.
This is Ashwin from Chennai. I'm 24 years old and I'll be representing Mumbai City FC. An ardent football fan since 2008. I've been following football for over 13 years now. Casually started gaming in 2018. I felt FIFA was the right click for me to move me in the right direction and get the wholesome content. Being the most popular city in India and also the eISL champions of last year, I'm very happy and so proud to represent Mumbai City FC at the FIFA scene. Football is nothing without the fans. You guys make us special. You guys make Mumbai City.
My name is Lokmani Chaturvedi. I'm 25 years of age from New Delhi.
My name is Akshat Khandelwal, born and brought up in Jaipur, Rajasthan. My age is 23,
And I'll be representing.
Kerala Blasters.
So I've been playing FIFA professionally for the last 5 years and I've represented the country at the highest stage as well.
I've been playing FIFA since FIFA 10, not because I want to be a professional in it, but I love this game.
I was a professional footballer myself, so moving to FIFA was a natural shift. And to be able to create that magic on the virtual pitch is something that excites me the most.
After the 12 years of long journey, I can hopefully win this tournament.
Kerala Blasters FC has a massive football following.
Players are nothing without their fans.
Football runs in their blood, as we all know that, and what better way to connect with the club than to play FIFA for them.
All right, we're back. With few technical hiccups, I think have been finally resolved. And Zeem, I think what the solution has been that we're going to be restarting the game, and we're going to be covering only the first 17 minutes of the game's play time, and that is going to decide if Kerala Blasters FC walk off with a win in this one, or maybe we're going to be expecting a draw coming in, or maybe surprisingly Mumbai City FC can win this one through.
Yeah, it was going to be very, very interesting to see how this is played. Also, it does give Ashwin a little bit of a benefit, you could say, considering because I believe there was an internet outage, so we have to restart with 17 minutes on the clock. But Ashwin, the benefit for him over here is that he will be able to employ a full constant pressure strategy to keep winning that ball back. So slight advantage for him. Stamina will not really factor into things. Of course, unavoidable circumstances. So, it does look like he is giving the ball back. Very sporting gesture from Lokmani to give that ball back. And wait, what happened here?
I
think it's because he had a corner at that time. All right, that makes sense. And could it be the sucker punch over here, straight from the corner? No, not quite. And we see Pele using that ball, trying to run down that clock as much as possible. We will, of course, for viewers who didn't quite get what was happening, the score line at 73 minutes in the match was 3-2 to Kerala Blasters FC, but because of a technical glitch, the match had to be restarted. And we will be playing now only 17 minutes. And there are now, out of those 17 minutes, 12 minutes remaining for Ashwin to try and make a comeback, try and find something. And it's going to be all-out attack from Ashwin for these remaining few minutes. And let's see. Till the ball goes out of the field, we will be playing if we reach 17 minutes. So that sort of counts as stoppage time, shall we say. And here we go with Ashwin finding the opportunity was good. It has Pele in there, and it is the equalizer. If he's onside, he is onside. And that is a massive, massive goal in the context of this game, because of course it means that the net overall aggregate score in this match is 3-all. And now Ashwin, of course, will have to quickly change those settings back to his defensive settings, or will he be bold enough to try and chase the win?
I mean, could be either ways. But right now, I really felt that Lokmanya would have fixed that issue going on around that center defense area. But that was not the case over here. Again, a similar sort of goal going in through, and Ashwin waiting for the right opportunistic moment to go in for that pass. He gets it delivered, and then we had him score it. Of course, Lokmanya trying to make a comeback again with Ronaldo trying to pace in inside the box over here, but Cafu well dealt by him, a little bit of a giveaway, and it's a free kick.
Yeah, it looks like Mbappe must have just strayed offside over there. So it looks like the final attack may well fall to Akshat here, or will he be satisfied with the draw? It's going to be interesting to see how he approaches this. It's at 14 minutes, only 3 minutes to play. Bit of a risky pass in that instance over there, but works out well enough for him. And now you can see Lokmanya, all the defenders sort of in a line to make sure that Ashwin, I'm sorry, can't break through. And yeah, just a minute on the clock left to play. If we go over 17 minutes, basically the next break in play will be the goal, or rather the final whistle. So this is it. This is the final attack, and let's see if Ashwin can survive.
Oh yeah, we definitely have to. And Lokmanya has got to do everything possible right now in his Arsenal, and in fact he is doing it, giving it away towards Cruyff, but no, a little overshot, a little overthought, and well, this moves for a corner, but I think that should surmise the end of the game, as well, we have exceeded those 17 minutes, but I think it's the last corner that will decide the fate of Kerala Blasters FC. Is this match going to end in a draw, or will the boys in yellow make a comeback? But let's see what are they up to. Cruyff just trying to keep possession as much as possible, giving it away to its Pele. That's Ruud Gullit going in with a header, but has been defended in those final few moments as the drama still intensifies. Another corner for Kerala Blasters FC.
Oh, this match has turned out to be a story of who gets more extra time. It's absolutely crazy. Ashwin will be desperate to just get this ball clear. It's at the back post. It's Gullit, and it is in. It is a goal, and wow, that is. No, it's not. It's offside. It's offside. It is not a goal, and Ashwin will get the result. What drama at the end!
What just happened? No, that's not how we want things to end. But well, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. As the game has finally ended with a draw and a huge sigh of relief for Ashwin. He almost had it coming, and Lokmanya intense pressure towards the very end. But again, after that restart, we really felt the momentum that Lokmanya had built up so far completely just got shattered, and the game after being reset, of course Ashwin knew exactly what he wanted to do, and there you go, the score lines equalized, and interesting numbers. Nothing really setting these players apart from each other. I think that sort of calls off to the perfect ending to this fixture, where it is all gonna rest down to the co-op battle between these two teams.
And I mean, given the way this has gone, we should probably expect the co-op to be 3-3 as well. It's just absolutely crazy. I am actually very glad that that goal turned out to be offside in the end, because I think that would have been very, very controversial, considering we had played maybe it's like 5 or 6 extra minutes in that moment. So worked out just about well enough. I think a fair result overall on reflection. I think the break and play and the restart, of course, would not have helped Lokmanya's cause, because he had a lot of momentum. Suddenly that break gave Ashwin a breather as well, allowed him to sort of gather his thoughts. And we are perfectly set up now for that co-op game.
Oh yes, we are. But again, Azim, this is where I would again want to seek your expertise over this. Lokmanya and his faltering central line defense. What you've got to say about it, because multiple times we saw that opening coming in. Just where Ashwin was absolutely able to pierce through his defense over there, making it look so simple. And those shots, of course, they were really brilliant. But again, these are the kind of mistakes you would not want to see from a veteran like Lokmanya.
Yeah, and I mean, you have to sort of give a little bit of credit to Ashwin as well, because he was constantly moving Lokmanyu's defense around left to right, and because of the defense being shifted, that left that little bit of a soft center exposed over there. I thought this may just have been offside, and you can see what it means to them as well. Huge result. And of course, a lot riding on this, because if Mumbai City FC can get the win over here, you see that mental save there from Van der Sar. I'm quite sure Lokmanu thought that was in. And then finally, again, the almost like a VAR kind of situation here. Let's have a look. Was this offside? What happened? We do see, yeah, I think Kullit just about,
Yeah.
maybe fractionally offside as that ball came in.
And yeah, of course. I mean, Akshat, he had been rooting for his teammate for so long, but now it all comes down to this, folks, as finally it has come down to the co-op game, and both these teams so leveled up in terms of how they've been playing. And look, Manu, of course, he's smiling, but I'm pretty sure deep down under, he's not going to be happy with how his match results went through, because he staged a really good comeback, had that momentum going in his favor all throughout, just to be given away. That last goal from Ashwin's side is definitely going to pinch him, or rather hurt him over there. But either ways, Kerala Blasters FC, they had almost seen that win coming in, but suddenly to be snatched away. But now, as things are, a final battle between these two giants, and let's see who comes out as the victor.
Yeah, it's just no great pointers either way. I think both teams have been fairly solid in their co-op games. They're very organized units, both of them. I think maybe in terms of sort of tactics and expertise and experience, you could say that Kerala Blasters FC have a little bit of an edge. But Mumbai City FC, they will be very happy coming into this. Of course, Kerala Blasters, you would have looked at them as the favorites. But Mumbai City FC, they've hung in there. They've had to do it sort of the hard way in both games. Tikka being 2 goals down, then Ashwin suffering, having a 2 goal lead himself, throwing it away, and then just clutching it in those final moments. So it's been a fascinating end-to-end set of fixtures so far, and I think the co-op game should be more of the same.
Oh yeah, and to be honest, how we've been seeing these players battling it out, we've seen this sort of resurgency from Kerala Blasters FC. They've been improving with every single game, and Akshat has been the talk of the town so far for them. The way he's been playing so along, and of course he's not going to be happy with how he played afterwards in the second half against Tikka. But that's where things changed, right? This time you have your brother-in-arm, Lokmanu, to be helping things around. And last time, if you remember, they did manage to win their co-op game, and I think it was Akshat, the one who scored the goal. So today, again, we've got to see who's the one scoring goals for Kerala Blasters FC. But either ways, they would desperately need that win, because that will ensure their spot in the top four.
Yeah, and for Mumbai City FC, of course, it's a win that they need to slow down that momentum and get themselves completely back into that discussion for the top four. Of course, if they don't manage to get a win here, that task of theirs becomes a little bit harder. And of course, it propels Kerala Blasters. Well, not propels, just nudges them slightly forward in that battle for the top four. But for the moment, let's see if they're looking a little bit stretched in defense over there. But thankfully for Mumbai City FC, no bodies in the middle for Kerala Blasters to try and hit. And now it's going to be a bit. I feel this game might not be as open as the first two games we've seen, because of course now this is the final, this is the decider, this is so much more at stake in this game. So both sets of players are going to be, I think, just that little bit more cautious. But what do I know? Oh, there was a great opportunity to find Pele over there. Excellent run off the ball. Couldn't quite spot that pass quickly enough. And now looking to find Ronaldo and Mbappe with the shot. What an absolute screamer into the bottom corner. And that is the Ashwin school of shooting, may I say. We're just finding that player on his preferred foot and hammering it across the keeper to score the goal.
Oh, that completely whizzed past the goalkeeper out there. No chance. The moment it was hit, it was a goal. And yes, there you go. The Islanders already getting a lead inside the game. And Kerala Blasters FC again in a back foot. They have to stage a comeback over here. Still early, phases of the game. Anything is possible inside the game, as well, the boys, they're trying to, make a counter goal over here, but not the case, as again possession has been stolen. And Mbappe, that run, I never thought, I did not see that goal coming, to be honest, from that angle. But yes, it's Mbappe, he does all the magic. And there you have it. So Mumbai City FC, they're going to be really happy about it.
Yeah, and they might be looking to add one more over there with Maldini getting through, ball given straight back. Now Mbappe has it. Let's see where his teammate is going to arrive. He needs that cutback to come now. It does come. He finds Eusebio. Should have gone for the shot himself. Still has the opportunity to shoot. Making space. Takes the shot and just wide. It is a corner though. Mumbai City FC, will they have a set piece routine work that they have worked on? It goes out. We will see the cross to the back post surely. This time it's Vieira, but unlike the rude bullet for Lokmanya, not able to get that header on target. And now massive counter-attack chance over here. 3 versus 2 for a moment. He finds Cruyff at that back post. Massive moment here. Finding Pele with Ronaldo. Saved by Van der Sar. Still not cleared. And finally, I think they've just about got it clear. That is heart-in-mouth moments for Mumbai City FC right there.
Oh yes, Kerala Blasters FC almost saw that coming, but wow, ups to the effort. But Mumbai City FC not giving them a chance to even breathe, as they are racing in with a counter-attack of their own, with Mbappe from the right wing having passed it on towards Ronaldo, who is going to be looking in for a cutback maybe, yes, and giving it away towards Mbappe. Will be trying to reset the attack, giving it away towards Gullit, and yes, they're still going to try and take a time to build it up, but Mbappe gets receiving the ball, going with the dribble, goes for a score, and there you have it. Mumbai City FC make it 2-0.
Oh my goodness, that was so well worked. You know, I thought the chance was gone when he decided to not pass it initially in the box, but they kept patient, they kept working, and then the individual skill, the little elastico, and then the Marseille roulette from Mbappe to find that amazing goal. But if this game has taught us anything, 2-0 lead in the first half means absolutely nothing, because we've seen both players be in that situation before, and whoever has been in a 2-0 lead in halftime has not won the game.
Oh, I mean, you had to bring that up, didn't you? Kerala Blasters FC, well, they would be looking forward to at least get a single goal, and this could be a good start. But a really weird pass over there, and has been punished. And Mumbai City FC, they're starting off with the counter-attack, and look at the possession stats, Azim. This is absolutely ludicrous. A 75% of possession being held on by Mumbai City FC boys.
Yeah, and not quite surprising, we did see that in the game for Ashwin versus Lokmanya as well. I think it's clear the kind of football that they want to play. They want to play that high possession, high intensity kind of game where they just make sure they keep rotating, keep recycling possession. Because I mean, it's basic logic. If you do not give the opposition the ball, there is no way that they can hurt you. And has the opportunity to find Ronaldo there. Now it's 1v1. Rabona, and finally just saved by Van der Sar. They are really bringing it now, and I think they need to get that third goal if they are to put this result to bed. This time, not falling the way of Ronaldo, falls to Cafu, bit of a giveaway, and now on the counter-attack they could be exposed.
Oh yes, and Theo Hernandez making no wasting of time over here, as he completely just races for down, but still taking a breather, making sure they have all their players in the right position as they wanted. But well, in terms of attack, you know, these sort of giveaways at this point was definitely not acceptable, as it has been counter given away, as Pele will be looking to find Ronaldo, but instead finds Vieira from the opposition.
I have to say, some bold moves at the back over there to sit and make those turns under such heavy pressure. Now Ronaldo, he'll see Mbappe, finds him. This could be curtains if he gets it. Yes, surely! That's brilliant! What amazing composure shown there by the Mumbai City FC boys. Sits down the keeper, and yes, you can shrug. It is Mumbai City FC with a 3-0 lead.
Oh yes, the boys are finally back, and what an explosive way to start things off. Their first match after the new year had commenced, and we really thought they would be a little bit rusty, but no, they have taken the boys from Kerala Blasters FC for a ride, and 3-0 before the halftime. It's a very comfortable lead that they are holding on to, but can the boys in black make a comeback over here, as Ronaldo would be looking to definitely take that shot, and there you go, one goal has been scored at least, And finally, the scoreline 3-1 as we head into the halftime.
Well, I mean, it's not even half
Yeah.
time yet, and it looks like that prediction of 3-all for this game could be on target as well. It's been absolutely crazy. I think overall this has probably been one of the most entertaining matches that we've commentated on. We did see another absolute cracker yesterday as well with Chennai FC and FC Goa, and this is right up there along with that. Still an opportunity in extra time. Can they make it work? It's almost falling for Mbappe, and this time the whistle is blown. 3-1 lead. I'm sure they would have preferred to go into that halftime with 3-0. But there we go. Another game where we go into halftime with one team leading by 2 goals. And, well, historically, the way this has gone, it's probably going to be 3-all.
Probably, and that is what we're gonna expect from the outcomes of the previous 2 games, right? But again, the co-op games, the things that have been happening, let's talk from a more wider perspective, right? What have Kerala Blasters FC been doing wrong in in your terms that you feel that can be improvised in the second half?
I mean, I don't really think it's about what Kerala Blasters FC have been doing wrong. It's, I think, about what Mumbai City FC have been doing right. They have been supremely composed on the ball in that final third. They've been making all the right passes, all the right runs. Even when they don't get the right pass, they're willing to just wait it out, recycle that ball, and not do anything stupid. And that really has been the key, because when you've got players who are obviously being patient, yes, you can afford to be patient when you have that lead. But when you have players who are making patient, good, sensible decisions on the ball, it's very, very difficult to defend against that, and that's really been the problem for Mumbai City FC. And defensively as well, you have to say Mumbai City FC, they've been very, very solid. They've not allowed Kerala Blasters too many opportunities. I think just limited them to 2 chances really so far. Now we see Pele Eusebio combining on that left. Eusebio looking to find that ball in again. These areas, this is where it's been so key, where they've just waited, wait for that perfect pass, wait for that perfect moment. If it's not there, just hang on to it. And there you go, the moment may just arrive. This time, however, not able to get the 1v1 correctly. And now, I think we're going to see round 2 of Ashwin versus Lokmanu. That might be offside, and it is.
Yeah.
But we might see Lokmanu's strategy from the first game. As the players tangling. But we may see the strategy of fast counter attack, long balls in behind. And we could see more chances for Mumbai City as well.
Yeah, and there you go. You said you're just racing through, receiving that ball. He's going to wait for the right opportunistic moment. Yes, passing it on towards Ronaldo, but the ball has been stolen by the defense over here as they set on a counter attack of their own, as they would be trying to take things from the left side, but eventually just passing down to the center and finding a pass in Pele. He's got to look for giving it away towards Ronaldo, but no, Theo Hernandez just steals it away. Again, end-to-end FIFA going on, but Kerala Blasters FC, they do not have that cushion as Mumbai City FC, they do. But again, as things are, 60 minutes gone past by, and the boys in black, they will have to find some sort of another goal, but does not seem like the case, as Eusebio giving a perfect pass away. But this is the woes when you are in a co-op. You have to make sure that your other teammate is also dancing to the same tune as you are, and could have been the 4th for Mumbai City FC.
Oh, well, it still might be. We see Pele over here. Now will he go for a cutback or the shot? Goes for the shot, hits the crossbar. Somehow survived there by Kerala Blasters FC. Mumbai City are doing such a brilliant job over here, particularly with the way they are dealing with the press from Kerala Blasters FC. The composure that is being shown by these boys, and then the ability to counter-attack, counter-press. Pele is in behind again. Finds the ball to Eusebio. Lovely goal. This is outstanding football. Brilliant stuff from Mumbai City FC, and they are absolutely in control now.
Yeah, I think this is where the curtains fall for Kerala Blasters FC. I mean, the sheer class of that goal. And I think it's going to be Ashwin who's the man behind that goal. But whoever it was, I think this is not the first time we have seen antics like that, right? He's done that again, and this time with a different player whatsoever. But Mumbai City FC, they have taken complete control of the game, and you could clearly see Kerala Blasters FC a lot of turmoil right now, a lot of trouble. I do not know, a miraculous comeback may just get them inside the game. But with the way Mumbai City FC have been playing, wow, just wow.
Yeah, I mean, there's some times where you can look at your own failings and be like, okay, what could I have done?
Oh,
better? But
look
this
at
is
this.
just
That's sick.
that is just class.
Oh, nasty, nasty. And I think it's
Nasty,
Ashwin,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Nasty, filthy, those are the kind of words that come to mind over here. It was just pure class from Mumbai City FC over there. They bring Ginola on. I think Mbappe's work is done. He can just take a little time off as we see Ronaldo charging through. He might find a cross at the back post, but with Mumbai City FC, they don't cross the ball. Still might find Ronaldo. But now with just about 30 minutes to play, it would take the comeback of a lifetime for Kerala Blasters FC to rescue this game. And I mean, the way things have gone today, wouldn't put it past them, but it's going to be a huge ask.
Oh yes, I mean the way the boys from Mumbai City FC are playing, it's going to be so tough for Kerala Blasters FC at this point to break the shell, right? In the co-op, it has been pretty clear that they've been the better team, right? Mumbai City FC, the way they've been creating chances, those passes especially, and Eusebio, Mbappe all doing the magic over there, but the ones controlling them, they have been absolutely spectacular as another attack was being built up but has been well dealt with. But little too late, I must say. Just 15 minutes remaining for the play. I do not think 3 goals are going to be possible for the boys in black. But again, what is definitely possible is one more coming in for Mumbai City FC as the ball has been given towards Ronaldo. Zidane playing it around Gullit, and again still looking for Eusebio, who is going to charge in and score one more as they have made it 5-1. And I think that was the final kill that they were waiting for. Wow.
Oh, I'm going to call it right here. This is the best co-op performance we have seen to date in the eISL. They have been absolutely torn to shreds, Kerala Blasters FC, by the Mumbai City boys. Brilliant. Sheer brilliance in attack. They've been super solid in defense as well. Counter-pressing brilliantly. Confidence to play out from the back. Not afraid at all. Just a brilliant performance. So good to watch.
Oh yes, it's so mesmerizing to just witness the sheer class as the Kerala Blasters FC. They are going to be trying to, just save their heads, because today, it has been chopped off. It has been chopped off. Mumbai City FC, they have been so phenomenal. Talk about a comeback. The boys have done it in style, looking for a few more. But with 8 minutes of play, I don't think it's possible for Kerala Blasters FC to stage a comeback over here. However, a few consolation goals is what they would be looking for. But like you said, Azim, the defense has been so sound for the boys from Mumbai that I don't think that it's going to be a tough task at all for them to see this through and finally get those deserving 3 points.
Oh yeah, totally deserved. And again, I think the significance of that, the last stand that Ashwin showed in those last 17 minutes of game 2 is really proving to be a huge moment in the context of both this match and the eISL in general, because that could be the moment that that allowed Mumbai City FC to get back into that battle for that top 4. And once you make it into the top 4, you reach the playoffs, suddenly form and history goes out of the window, and then it's just all about what you can do on the day. And Mumbai City FC have proven that the entire eISL is going to sit, look up and be like, wow, these guys are going to be a force to contend with, because they have ripped apart. And I must say, one of the best co-op units in the eISL has been absolutely taken apart. A goal probably deserved over there, 5-2, a nice bit of individual play, but the job is done for Mumbai City FC. But they're giving us a few goals. In any case, Pele celebrating like he's just won the World Cup. And unfortunately, though, it is still just 5-2 for Kerala Blasters.
Yes, and again, it's quite evident from their player camps that Kerala Blasters FC have finally accepted defeat, and against a formidable opponent as such as Mumbai City FC, we did not really anticipate such a result of such a big, huge gap. 3 goals difference, and there you can see the sigh of relief. The comeback is real as Karman Tikka and Ashwin have seen things through, as Mumbai City FC, ladies and gentlemen, are your winners of this tie. And it went down till the final game, the final co-op game, where they have completely established their supremacy over Kerala Blasters FC, and this is going to mean a lot to them as they've been struggling for those points. And with that, I think they're going to be sitting at the top 4 now, at least for now, because the next matchup we have, that's going to be a different tell-to-tell story altogether. But yes, they've earned their top 4 spot, and they're going to be happy with how this game went. But looking at the sheer quality, the standards, the risk that he took, look at this goal from Mbappe. That's absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah, and I mean, just feast your eyes, guys, on this highlights package, because these are some of the best individual goals you're going to see, and team goals, in fact, that you're going to see throughout this tournament. Some crazy defending early. They had to weather that early storm for sure, but then just incredible goal after incredible goal. This one, you can see over there the brilliance to find that space between two players. I think that was probably Tikka who scored that one. The roulette has been one of his sort of favorite moves. This one, finding that little dink ball over Mbappe. You thought that over here the chance may have gone, but just sat down the keeper, and nothing that they could do about that. That was Ashwin who got that for sure. You can see the fist bump, see the celebration. This moment we thought, hang on, still Kerala Blasters FC have a comeback in them, but in the second half, Mumbai City FC just blew them away.
Yeah, and they were left flabbergasted absolutely with the outcome. They did not see this coming, to be honest. Look at the goal class of this one. Just tripling past not one but two defenders and still being able to score that goal. That's the sheer class of these two players. I'm pretty excited to actually find out who was the one, being the man scoring so many goals in a class like that, in a fashion like that. And they did Kerala Blasters FC really bad today. Mumbai City FC, what a glorious win for the Islanders as they cement the spot at the 4th spot. Just going to be a little shake up the tie that we do have after this, but for now they're surely going to be enjoying themselves out there. And what a goal, what a play. This is absolutely a blue night.
Oh, definitely. And you look at that, the main thing, I think the main stat for Mumbai City FC, of course, to consider is their shot accuracy. 8 shots, 8 on target, and 5 goals. And that's the clinical nature. And when Ashwin's strategy, the thing of that perfection, getting the perfect angle to shoot from, when that works out, you can see the rewards from it. Sometimes you can think it's a little indulgent and maybe you should just take the shot when it's available. But yeah, huge result to shake things up in the battle for the top 4. I still don't think Mumbai City FC have made it into the top 4 yet, but they're just at the fringes, and they're going to be in that argument for sure.
Oh yes, but as the league has been progressing, we have been trying to make new inclusions, and here we have those class in the quality of the goals. I'm sure we would want to listen to the comms happening while they were scoring that. So let's take a look at the player comms and how things worked out for them.
कैसे जा सकती है इससे यार Skip. goal.
Oh, come on. How is he not switching there? How is he not tackling there?
Don't skip. Don't skip. Don't skip.
कैसे गोल?
Don't skip. Reach for the goal.
Beautiful Tika. Play it. कॉर्नर नहीं है
Corner
अटैक तो चल रहा है
And there you go. I mean, of course, we could hear the players finally. Lokman, you did hear him. Some player switching issues were going on. He could have done better, he felt. But Azim, Wow, what an evening. I mean, you hailing from Mumbai City FC, of course, you're going to feel that little bit of happiness, seeing these boys
Yeah.
going through those rough times. They were traveling in rough seas, and finally being able to see the sunlight and come out there, get their hearts out, not just for themselves, but for the fans, their family. It must mean a lot to them.
Oh, it's going to be absolutely huge. I'm particularly happy for Tikka after all the the heartache that he's been through in recent times. For him to get a good result, come straight back in and get those 3 points, I'm sure that'll do his peace of mind and his mental state a world of good. So props to him for coming and showing up and putting in an absolutely brilliant performance. Ashwin as well, being the leader of Mumbai City FC, he's done a fabulous job. And I mean, you cannot have a great contest without a great opponent. And we have to give props to Kerala Blasters FC as well. They made this massively interesting, particularly for those first two games. And let's find out now. It's going to be interesting because so many goals scored. Who is the hero of the match, I wonder? Let's find out right away. Who's it going to be? Tikka, all right, scoring 4 goals in his co-op match out of the 5. So Tikka absolutely explosive, back with a bang and totally bringing it. A fabulous performance.
All right, he's got a lot of support coming in behind, and he has delivered today. I mean, what a way to get back inside the eISL. And in life, we all deal with atrocities and a lot of losses. But after that, the comeback has to be stronger. And this man has shown that, and with such finesse, with such grace today, scoring the quality, the sheer class of those goals. Azim, I'm suddenly spellbound, out of words for this man. Wow, just wow.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Okay, so clearly that shot across goal was from him as well. The one where he, I think, sat down the goalkeeper, that was probably Ashwin. Again, yeah, this was classic Tikka. You knew from the moment he did that. And probably the Eusebio goal at the other end. This one where he sat down the keeper, also Tikka. Just beautifully done. And yeah, exceptional performance from that young boy. And let's take a quick look now at the impact this has on the leaderboard. And it is not going to be great news for Kerala Blasters FC. They see that Mumbai City FC right behind them now, and that fight for the top 4 is just so intense. I mean, you could say that the top 8 all are in with a shot of finishing in that top 4. Even Odisha FC with a couple of games in hand, they win those 2. Could be huge.
Oh.
So only unfortunately ATK Mohan Bagan not quite getting off the mark, and I have promised them a cake for when they get their first point. So let's see if that's enough motivation. But yeah, it's really heating up at the top.
Oh yes, it is. I was really speculating that maybe they would enter the top 4, but they've got to wait a day or two for that. And I'm pretty sure if this sort of a run goes in through, I'm gonna be confident that they're gonna be taking those big guns down pretty soon out there. But talking about taking big men down, we of course have an exclusive interview with Ashwin, who's waiting for us on the other side over there, and he is absolutely elated and filled with joy. Ashwin, what a performance from you guys today, especially. How are you feeling after this win?
Yeah, I'm feeling like it's been a 2-week break for us. So it's actually very good to be back. So and Tikka, his individual performance has been a standout throughout this entire tournament. So in the co-op also, like it was basically his individual performance which got us the win today. So I'm feeling very happy. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, I think you're being very humble, because for me that co-op performance, both in terms of not just the quality of the goals, but also the pressing, the composure when they were pressing you to just play it out of those tight areas. For me, that was one of the most complete co-op performances I've seen so far in the eISL. So generally, how are you feeling, particularly in your own game, holding out right at the end with that heart attack of extra time? How are you feeling there?
Again, it was Van der Sar who saved me right in the end with Lokmanu's green time header. But yes, I think I put on a decent show today. So I felt happy about my performance because I went on a 2-0 lead, then choked it a bit, and then there was some technical issues which got me the goal eventually. So I'm pretty much satisfied with my performance. Maybe I should work on my defensive abilities a bit, which I can showcase in the upcoming games.
Oh, I'm sure the way you've been attacking today, I'm pretty sure defense will also get better with time. But wow, what a comeback has been staged by you guys tonight. I'm pretty sure your fans and family will be elated with the way you guys played today. And we really hope that we see similar and even better performances coming out from your squad in the future. And all the best, Ashwin, and even give regards to Tikka from our side as well. We hope that he keeps on playing like this and keeps on scoring a lot of goals. All the best, buddy.
Yes, as I told you, he's a brilliant individual player. So if you've seen the goals in co-op also, there was 3 to 4 rulees. That's 360 which he performed. Basically, it was his individual performance. And the main key is like we communicate throughout the entire game. Like we speak through, I mean, during every play. Like you questioned me that with them pressing, with our pressing. So we tell like who should make the run, where we hold the ball, where we release it. So it's pretty much the communication which takes us places. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's been a long break for you all, and we've missed having you guys around and having our chats with you. So, congrats on the win, and good luck for the rest of the tournaments. We'll speak with you soon.
thank you so much, guys, and you'll be seeing me pretty often.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Whew, what a game that was.
Yeah, and he's always such a joy, to talk with. And yes, that was Ashwin, of course. Absolutely happy with the results. And for Mumbai City FC was so crucial, getting this win over here. But that being said, finally we are done with this matchup. Of course, before we head off, a huge shout out to our sponsor, starting things off with Coca-Cola, associate sponsors, Hero over there, esports partners, Nordwind Gaming, and our platform partners, PlayStation, for making this event possible. And with the way things are going, of course, it was such an intense matchup that ended up in a co-op. But Azim and I are going to be taking your leave. We're going to be seeing you on the other side. Till then, you guys take care and have a good night.